Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fernando Alonso career mode. Yes, round number 6 today, and if you didn't watch the previous round, at round number 5 in Miami, go now. Now that you've all caught up, you'll know it was a podium that we got. Despite seemingly being on the back foot, we managed to bolster up things, and we made our way into P3 in the end. But here at the Pancetta Pizza Pirelli Plosives Grand Prix, what can we do in qualifying? Saturday's settings heading down towards the final 2 corners of the track, and so far, well, we were down in P8, but through the last 2 corners, look at the momentum we get, and hopefully as long as we can keep it all the way to the line, which we do, it will be significantly better. P5 for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Again, Max Verstappen, the one in control, almost again half a second is the difference between him and the rest of us. Hamilton getting P2, mightily impressive, and Verstappen and Hamilton once again leading the line in Formula 1. Leclerc in P3, Perez 4th, and then there we are in P5. So some good opportunities await us on the horizon, but with rain in the race, it could get quite jeopardizing as we head into race day. It's rain time. Get your speedboat motoring as 5 red lights are on. Lights out and away we go in Imola, an historic venue on the calendar. It is not an historic start for us though. Piastri has absolutely sent us for a bag of chips as they head towards turn 1. 3 wide, that's going to get nervous. Norris attacks us. Leclerc chunks out into Perez. We have the inside line for turn 2. Thank you very much, Charles. Into P5 we go, our rightful position. But Piastri, with an absolute thunderbolt of a start, into P3. The McLaren man raising his stock significantly. But look up ahead. It's Lewis Hamilton that leads the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. What a sensational start for Sir Lewis. Unbelievable. The Mercedes man in control so far. But with how fast that Red Bull is, well, surely it's only a matter of time before Max mauls the Mercedes man as through mineral water we go. Rather aptly named, given that, well, it's raining. Yet we leave Aqua Minerale with a bit of sparkle and dazzle in our step as we are now all over Sergio Perez, taking a slightly narrower line through that first section to really open up the second part of the left-hander. Now we deploy the battery. The Energizer Bunny's screaming, but we are going to screech and scramble our way through, down the inside of Sergio into P4. And in the rainy conditions, we are feeling extremely confident. There's surely nothing that can stop us here. Hamilton with the fastest lap because, well, he's only had 1 lap in front, so don't take anything from that. But Piastri next up the road surely will be a tough customer. I mean, look at the start he had. Oh, no! Wide into turn number 1. Thank you very much. And first class gold standard down the inside of Oscar Piastri, who now has to fend off from Perez behind. Devastation for the rookie, but into the podium we go. Well, what a start we've had. We've spearfished our way into uncharted waters, and we're looking like a hungry shark as now we've caught rapidly up to the back of Hamilton and Verstappen's squabble for P1. Again, fastest lap immediately taken by us. We are absolutely flying in the wet conditions, and Verstappen has no answer to Hamilton. He can't do anything against the 7-time champion. Unbelievably, even in that rocket ship of a car, we have all the answers to his queries as to the inside he defends. We say thank you very much. Round the outside of Max Verstappen into the chicane. Unbelievable move, and that is a testament to the unbounded confidence that we have in this car in the rainy conditions. And now there's only one man that sits between us and prime time. So Lewis Hamilton, my goodness me, what kind of a spectacle we have on our hands is only a question that can be answered in a few moments' time. Look how close we got into the chicane, but unfortunately, drifting our way through is not going to be the answer to our first place assault, I guess. That's a disgusting word. I'm so sorry, Lewis. But that's the name of the game, Fernando's full frontal assault, which is, well, into the pits we go. It's why he's not allowed within 700 feet of a primary school anymore. But through to our pit box we go, off the intermediate tyres. Stopped raining, you would have seen on lap number 5. We've obviously and rather sensibly decided hard tyres are the way to go. Looking behind us, and we're ahead of Hamilton. We are so far ahead of Hamilton. Not only that, but where's Verstappen? He's stuck in his pit box. Everyone piling into pit row at the same time, and Max has been found absolutely napping, or rather his team have been. I've said it's him to make myself feel better realistically, but oh dearie me, Piastri emerges back in provisional P3, which is exactly what he would have been hoping for. Leclerc just behind him, Verstappen down in P5 on the road provisionally. And that's disregarding Lando Norris, my teammate, coming into the pit. So as we cross the line, 2 purple sectors next to our account. As you can see, Norris dropping down the order, but he's just coming out of the pit lane. He could actually be ahead of Max Verstappen. I do not believe this. Leclerc behind going for moves on young Oscar Pastry. Norris is ahead of Max Verstappen. I don't believe it. As if his race couldn't get anywhere. Oh no. Well, never mind. There goes that theory. Lap 8 is completed and we have the fastest lap. We don't have the fastest lap. Never mind, we don't care about that at the moment. The track is improving all the time as there. Another fastest lap next to our name. The track getting better and better. Perez currently has it as we head on to the end of lap 10. Now we have it again. Into the 117s we go. We're looking pretty tasty, aren't we? Oh no. Oh, no. Anyways, we don't really, again, not really care because Verstappen finds himself cooped up in P5. And, well, Verstappen is no chicken. But he's not doing very well at this cockfight, is he? Lap number 14, and the sun has come out to play. So perhaps some very happy omens are on the way. But bad news, unfortunately. Hamilton has kept us extremely honest. Oh, no. Smiley Man is out. That's even worse news. Anyway, moving on. Back to our race. 1.4 seconds currently the gap. Come the end of the next lap, it's 2 seconds. Which is great news, and really great news at that. Particularly at the end of the lap, we are extremely strong. Can't seem to get the first section of it hooked up, but come basically Aqua Minerale, even before that at Piratella, we are absolutely flying. So, once again, Fernando Alonso taking slightly underwhelming machinery into soaring new highs. Oh no! Mistake made! We skate over the curb at the exit of turn 2. And Hamilton is going to gain so much time on us. And we have to do all the hard work again. Lap number 19, Villeneuve chicane again. And we've cleaned up our act. Ironed out the creases and rinsed out any imperfections in our game. Oh dear. Oh no, that's not very good actually, is it? Look, you know what I meant? That's the crucial thing. Into Piratella once again, gap almost at 2 seconds. Hamilton's still keeping us honest. Hamilton's had a stonker of a race. Verstappen, meanwhile, has finally got past Piastri, which is so crucial for his race, because otherwise he's going to be cooped up. Yellow flag over at Tosa. What on earth is a Ferrari doing round? Carlos Sainz has had a massive issue. Safety car deployed on lap number 19. Hardly anything to go into the final stanza of this race. And Sainz has caused a Tesco car park over at Tosa. Well, the race is neutralised, which is really not what I wanted at all. Yuki's been disqualified. What on earth has... Zhou, what on earth has gone on there? Well, looking at the airborne shots, helicopter season, as we look at Carlos Sainz, under pressure from my teammate. Go on, lads. I'll tell you what, after scoring points at the previous round, he's having a bit of a renaissance, isn't he? Another double point score will not go amiss. Oh, no! Sainz thinks full throttle is a great idea. My teammate and others do so well to avoid him, but he reverses onto the racing. Oh, no! And the cars behind him simply didn't see him in time. I do not believe it. An Alfa Romeo of Bottas sledgehammers into the Ferrari car. Loads of cars backed up there, including George Russell. I'll tell you what, when one Mercedes is having a good race, the other one's having an absolute stinker. But we can't think about that anymore. It's lap 20, only 2 laps when we cross the line. And we are racing again here in San Marino, and we just have to keep it together and stop some very, very hungry opponents behind us from snapping up any opportunity that presents itself. We can't even give them that chance because they will take an inch. Well, they'll take a mile if given an inch. That's what I'm... Shut up. Through the Villeneuve chicane we go, though, and Hamilton keeping us extremely honest. My diffuser is quaking. My rear is being extremely visible, which is probably not legal, but we do survive the penultimate lap. And we have just one more lap of Imola to travel before we win yet another race, but that is providing we do make it to the end without making those mistakes, without screwing the pooch, without getting a restraining order from the RSPCA. We have it all to do, and Hamilton is so quick through Sector 1. Verstappen hasn't been able to get past Charles Leclerc, which is so crucial for us. Yes, he has that fastest lap, but we'll gain 12 points on him should we stay here. So that's exactly what we need to do. We don't need to overdrive. We don't need to overcomplicate things. Just keep it on the road, on the racing line. That's all we need in order to win this Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Why is it such a complicated name? I will never know. But into the chicane, cutting those curves nicely, and we get such a good run. And that's surely it. Surely that's it. The final two corners we've been good at all race, and once again, we don't make any mistake through the final corner. And it's vintage Fernando Alonso to cross the line and win the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Imola has seen so much history in the course of Formula 1, and today we write our own. It's a third win of the season. Why? Why has he got driver of the day?
It's a performance that our Emilia Romagna Grand Prix winners can be justifiably proud of, and I'm sure there'll be celebrations tonight. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
The Aston Martin team will be very happy with today's performance and the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork, and a well-deserved first-place finish.
Project 35 is done. Fernando Alonso, triple race winner in 2023. And for the first time, no Red Bull on the podium. Another familiar face at the forefront. It's a long time coming, let's be honest. So Lewis Hamilton claims P2, and I'll be honest, what a race he had. Claiming the lead from Verstappen early on was such a crucial thing, and yes, he got held up in the pits, but kept me extremely honest. And Leclerc, consistent as ever, it's another podium for the Ferrari man. When the Red Bulls aren't up there, you can best believe he will be. And of course us. And of course us. Stroll got 7th, can I just say. What a performance from him. 5 cars in the end failing to finish, and Russell, agonisingly close, 2 thousandths off overtaking Ocon. But no one cares. But looking further down, Albon again scores points. It's a single point, yes, but points nonetheless, and Perez draws an extreme blank. 9th place. Well, you know what that means. As we look at the driver's standings, we increase our lead up at the top big time. Look at that advantage already that we have, and we've got to take advantage of this while we can, especially when heading to tracks like Monaco, where I know I'm extremely quick, and we can make the most of this advantage that we have at our disposal, so that Verstappen has a much harder time come later on in the season. Hamilton's good result leapfrogs him up. McLaren with a strong result. Gasly again in 8th place. He's magnetically attracted to 8th place, that man. Anyway, not much change in the driver's standings for the most part, but as we look at the constructors now, Williams, congrats to them, now on 7 points. And it's all Albon's doing, because that man can bench. Interestingly, though, as we look further on, firstly, Red Bull and Ferrari drew blanks. Even though there might have been a podium for Leclerc and a 4th place and a fastest lap for Verstappen, both of them scoring 15. McLaren and Mercedes, no gap change between them because, of course, Hamilton got 2nd and the McLarens in 5th and 6th, exactly the same number. We were the highest scoring constructor, so thank you, Lance. You're not absolute tripe. You did a job for us. Well done. But there you go, everyone. That's all she wrote. Emilia Romagna Grand Prix is done. Win number 35 ticked off the list. And the championship lead is so in our stronghold. If you did enjoy this round of the Fernando Alonso career mode, be sure to leave it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Plenty more Fernando Alonso career mode coming to your screens very, very soon. In fact, if you're waiting to see if Monaco will bring us some magic, just wait until tomorrow. But until then, I thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.